give it about 2 more minutes to see if anybody else joins. Guys, we'll get started. I'm sure people will start joining on as we could go on. Okay, so I'll give my little spill, even though most of you guys, or all of you guys, know me here. So, hello, guys. Thank you for taking some time out and joining Sacred Sundays. How's everybody feeling today? You guys can unmute yourself.
Feeling good.
Awesome. That's amazing. So for those who
I'm doing good too, as you can hear my background. But I'm good, listening. Happy to be here this Sunday.
Awesome. It's cool. How's your baby doing? I know you got the baby going on.
Oh, he is doing good. I'm working more on trying to find a new balance between realm and mom life.
Yeah.
I feel like I need like 8 hours a day now with realm. Before I used to be like okay with an hour or two. So just kind of regrouping, reassessing, you know, that Sunday vibe on getting your schedule right for going into the next week. Definitely need this refresh with you guys. So happy to be here.
That's amazing. And I definitely feel that, like, readjusting your schedules and everything, just trying to get it all right with everything that's going on in these realms and everything, and just you know, in life in general.
Right.
In life. So, all right. So, for those who may not know, and whoever's gonna watch this video later, I am Indica, designer and realm creator of Keep and Distance, Reiki master and teacher, and cannabis connoisseur. Every week we like to switch it up, and this week we are taking a trip down the frequency of alkaline alignment. So today's schedule will start with a 369 breathing exercise, which we will do every session. Then we will continue discussing the colors thread, specifically going over the Colors Brotherhood. And then we will go into the health and colors presentation and discussion featuring Alkaline with Adina. And then we will end off the call with an open community discussion to share events, ideas, and much more. Hey, Mina, can you please mute yourself? Welcome.
We'll be able to help you decide what's best for you to do. Right?
Amina?
That's me.
I know there's a way to mute people on here, but I gotta figure it all out. Hold on, sir. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, so let's get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Just a little background visual for you guys that I've made for the onboard Keep and Distance realm video. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's So like I said, to begin Sacred Sundays every weekend, I would like to start it off with a quick 3-6-9 breathing technique for us all to settle in and feel at digital home with us. So first, let's all think about how we inhale. We want to take deep breaths in through our nose that fills our belly and not our chest. Let's practice breathing into your belly now. Bring awareness to your belly to notice how it moves up and down as you breathe in and out through your nose. So in this exercise, we'll breathe in through our nose for 3 counts, hold our breath for 6, and exhale through our mouths for 9 counts. It's totally normal to feel like you're really pushing out of a lot of air in your belly by the end of the 9 counts. Okay, so let's get started. Uncross yourself, your feet, your legs, your arms, whatever is crossed, uncross it. Sit comfy upright or laying down, and feel free to gaze somewhere in your room you're in, watch the screen, or close your eyes. I won't show my face, but my voice will guide you, as this is not about me, but to connect with the source and your inner being. Don't worry about counting. I will count us in and out, and we'll do this 3 times total. So go ahead and take a normal breath. Go ahead and take a normal breath and pause for 1 second before we begin. So let's all breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's do that all again. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now wiggle your fingers and toes, flutter your eyes open, and come back to the group. Okay, so amazing job. Let's go ahead and turn this off for now. How's everyone feeling after that?
Relax.
Nice. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay. So let's get into the Colors Brotherhood slides, and then Adina can introduce herself and present what she has prepared. So this is a good time to take some notes or just sit back and vibe with us, whatever you please. I'm going to share my screen. It's taking forever to load. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, it's taking a long time to load. Alrighty. Just to recap real quick, last week we went over human, light, chakras, history, activation and awakening, chakra meridians, sacred music, and the location. And this week we are going to go over the Color Brotherhoods. If you guys missed that, you guys can check out the video I posted in the Sacred Sundays chat. All right, let's get into it. So the Color Brotherhoods. Light and motion and expression are high vibrational aspects of colors, energies that manage the Color Brotherhoods. The Color Brotherhoods work closely with masculine nature. Light is energy that cannot be destroyed or only changed into another form of energy that is converted into heat absorption. Dark is energy that lacks light and cannot be destroyed, but only changed as well. Each atom contains a proton, electron, and a neutron. The proton is known for separation, expansion, radiation, and communication properties that take place throughout our universe. Leptons are the 7 color energies that rotate around the proton and express the principles of radiance. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. My mouth is really dry. Excuse me. The color energies are the reason we experience individualization and see ourselves uniquely different from others. The Black Brotherhood. The Black Brotherhood administers magnetic principles of fusion. It advises the Great Karmic Principle. It's responsible for alert of all parts of life that are unbalanced, caused by fear or pain, and it governs connection. The White Brotherhood administers all brotherhoods except Black. It advises color hierarchies and boards. It's responsible for, through the structure and the compassion, advertising information to the brotherhoods to keep alignment through initiation. And it governs integration. The Red Brotherhood. The Red Brotherhood is the first ray soul. You'll see this in the chakras as well, as a root chakra, which administers the root. Is the I am affirmation for grounded nature. It advises divine will, courage, and physical strength. And it governs the foundation of oneself, leadership, and individuality. The Orange Brotherhood is the second ray soul. It administers the principle of union. It advises astral body feelings of vitality and desires. And it governs unity essence of transformation. The Yellow Brotherhood. The Yellow Brotherhood is the third ray soul. It administers acceptance through objectivity. It advises mental body through logic and high emotions, and it governs the structure. Green Brotherhood is the fourth ray soul. It administers balancing of the planet. It advises all shields through positive and magnetic aspects of energy, and it governs visual harmony. The Blue Brotherhood is a fifth ray soul. It ministers communications as a leader, advises tranquil path of devotion. It governs calm and graceful movements. Then we have the Indigo Brotherhood, which is a sixth ray soul. It administers changes in vibration of matter. It advises addictions and ancestral connections, and it governs history of understanding details. Last, we have the Violet Brotherhood. It's the seventh ray soul. It administers unity, I am one. It advises ordered collective truths in spiritual systems. And it governs higher spiritual principles, magic, rituals, and oneself. Okay. Okay, so that's all for the color threads today. Adina, are you ready? Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
Awesome. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome, Adina.
Okay, great.
Go ahead and introduce. I'm now saying welcome. I was going to say, go ahead and introduce yourself, and you can go ahead and share what you had to present.
Okay, great. So, hello, everyone. I am Adina, also known as AlkalineWIthAdina. I'm a holistic health and beauty coach. So, all things holistic, all things health, all things holistic beauty wise. I am a quote unquote guru and help people, most of the time, people who are looking to get healthy and wanting to transition, but might not know where to get started. So I help them get started and move into a space that they can have the know-how and how to do everything without having, there's so much research, so much stuff that they can look up. And I'm basically the person that they can go to for all that type of information. So just to piggyback on what Dominique was saying about the brotherhood or IndicaTrades, about the brotherhood colors and how they correspond and correlate to the chakras and the human body. I wanted to piggyback on that from a nutritional standpoint, and I will show you guys my screen as well. Let's see if you can see my screen. Let's see. Can you see my screen?
Yep. Yep, we can.
Hello?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So, as you know, see here, Dominique was talking about all of the colors, the brotherhood, and the colors, and also known as chakras, which are spinning discs inside of the human body, which also correlates to the ultraviolet spectrum, electromagnetic spectrum of the sun. So if you think of chakras, you can kind of think of it as us having our own sun and spectrum of light within us. So what happens sometimes is people's balance of their chakras and are out of alignment, and they need to be put back into alignment. There's many things that can put your chakras out of alignment. And one of the main things is your diet, is your nutrition. So I wanted to correlate that, since we will be going, this is just going to be kind of like a simple overview, because I think it's important for you guys to know what chakras are, how they work, and how they correlate to the human body. So this will just be something simple, and so that you can understand. It'll piggyback off of what Dominique was just talking about. So, for instance, she talked about the Red Brotherhood, and that's also known as the Root Chakra. And if you look here in the picture that I'm showing you all, you see that the root chakra is where the testes are and the ovaries are. So you can see that's our lower selves. That's our lowest part of ourselves, but it is a very important part of ourselves because our major organs are down there as well. And if you look here, I want to show you guys this next picture, the root chakra. has the adrenal glands, blood cells, bones, DNA, feet, immune system, joints, legs, muscles, and so on. So when the root chakra is out of whack, then your body isn't doing well. So what you have to do is nutritionally, you're going to eat things that are in correlation to the chakra that is out of alignment. So obviously it's red, so you would eat things that are red. You would eat dark cherries, you would eat some beets, you would eat things of that nature. And I actually think I have that in one of my pictures here. For instance, I said like the red, for instance, could be part of the circulatory system, so you would eat some things like cherries and red apples. But this is just a real brief overview, guys, because this is a very kind of a more detailed topic. And it's just important to know how the different body systems interact with the chakras and how they are out of alignment when your diet is out of alignment. When you're eating the wrong foods that aren't in correlation to our natural homeostasis of our bodies, it changes it so crazy. So what we have to do is we have to eat foods and vegetables, and specifically plant-based things that help our alignment get back into its natural state. So the chakra diet is something that I kind of created so that people can use that and kind of like detox themselves from their everyday food to get themselves back regulated. And not only does it help you spiritually, mentally, but also physically. And so what the brotherhood is, it's a spiritual connection. It's a mind, body, soul. So it's not just one thing. So that's why I said it's a very detailed topic. But I wanted to show you guys just so you can get your your head in the game and just kind of get your feet wet with what I'm trying to show you all. So, the root chakra, for instance, just a brief overview, the root chakra, I showed you how it's related to the testes and the ovaries. Then you have the sacral chakra, which is, if you look here, you see that that deals with a lot of adrenal glands, and that deals with a lot of the digestive system, to say the least. So if your sacral chakra is out of alignment, you can eat foods that are, it's also orange, right? So you eat foods that are in correlation to that chakra to help balance that out. So that will make more sense later on when we go through the whole chakra diet. But just so you guys, once again, get an overview, for instance, and you have the stomach, the pancreas, the solar plexus, also in the stomach area, the liver, the pancreas, and we go up to the heart chakra, which is a major chakra. We call that the doorway to your higher self. The heart chakra obviously deals with the cardiac system. It deals with your lungs. And so what you think about this, I just think this is really cool, guys. If you think about the way a lettuce looks, a head of lettuce, romaine lettuce, or even kale, or anything that looks very fibrous and stuff, doesn't it remind you of the lungs? So, okay, I got to eat green things when my heart chakra is out of alignment. So it kind of like correlates. Things in nature correlate to the areas of our bodies. Like you might eat kidney beans. Kidney beans are dark, and they might help, with your lower self and help realign that area of the body. So just think about it like that as well. Then we have our throat chakra, which obviously deals with the ear, nose, throat area. Then we have our third eye. Once you reach your third eye, you are now opening yourself up to be in direct connection to the universe and downloads directly from the sun. So third eye food is deep, dark antioxidant type foods like blueberries. And you could even go as far as starting to detox, almost just drinking water, and that opens up your crown chakra. And once again, you would eat foods that are deep, dark purples, blackberries, and just things of that nature. And also, there's also certain white foods that you eat when it comes to correlation to the crown chakra. But we'll go into more detail as well. I show you that here just so you guys kind of get a brief overview how certain fruits. So say, for instance, the crown chakra is related to the nervous system. So you might want to fast and drink water. The brain, the pituitary gland, the eyes, the forehead, it's all in your brow chakra or your your third eye chakra. So you might eat grapes and figs and prunes to help open yourself up to that area. So those is just a simple overview. I hope you guys understand it. It's kind of a lot to put into a small amount of time. That's why I would take you through the whole kind of course of it, so that you can, once you get here to what I'm explaining now, it'll make 100% sense how food, the chakras, spirituality, yoga, meditation, frequency music, all of this is under one umbrella. And if one is out of sync, it makes everything else out of sync, and vice versa. So that's pretty much what I wanted to kind of give you guys an introduction into some of the ideas I had and wanted to discuss with you all. So yeah, that was what I wanted to show you.
That was so good. Like, honestly, like, I learn something new every time I listen to you, Adina. You just flow so well, and like, I just wish I could talk and like how you do, because I'm trying to get better at that. But you just explained it very well. Like, so but yeah, that we're actually that's so true. It's so much to explain. It's a lot, so that's why I'm breaking it down. And so that's why I broke down the colors thread into 4 sections. Obviously we have 2 more vibrational fundamentals to go through too, the frequencies and the sacred geometry, which all connect with this as well. So it's just like a whole bunch of connections. But so that is great, because that's going to lead us into next weekend when we go through the chakra section. So we just went through the Color Brotherhoods, what kind of like governs, or the chakras, and then the chakras kind of tell you like how to connect with yourself and the source and everything like that. So we'll go into that next weekend. Yeah, so that was awesome, Adina. Thank you again. Can you remember, you have your chat, you have your chat now, guys. So Adina has her chat. You guys can go and connect with her under the Distant Developers category. She has Alkaline with Adina. And Adina, if you want to post any of your things that you shared today, you can always post it in there too. So cool. So yeah. Yay.
If anyone has any questions, like, you can also post it. It can create conversation in the community.
If anybody has any questions now too, feel free to ask. It's an open discussion.
Please. I just wanted to hop in and say that was so great. I'm Mo. Nice to meet you. Nice to hear from you. I was honestly taken aback when I heard our Sacred Sunday last Sunday, because it just feels great to be in places and hearing people speaking my language. So it's great connecting from you, hearing the message that you put out there, because this is a conversation that some may see, because you see the chakras and the colors, so people aren't as naive as they once were. But it's also important how people explain it. And just like Indica said, how you said it, I've never heard it before, with the disc inside. And it's like, when you say it like that, it's like, those are the things that make sense. And even Indica, when you say things like the brotherhood or other colors, and these key words that obviously are trigger words to me, that signal that we're all kind of on that same wavelength, because we're speaking the same language that is making sense and clicking. So this was really great. I just wanted to say thanks for sharing. And I really look forward to continue to learn from you guys and creating the space with everyone.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Mo. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I learned so much from it. That's great. And this is just the beginning too. So if you have people that know that actually would be tuned in, tapped in, turned on to this information, tell them, because this is the type of stuff that, you like you said, you're seeking this information and no one's talking about it. You go on all the other social media platforms, you might touch upon it, but no one's having open discussions about it. This is a free forum. So, once we show you everything, people can ask questions, they can get more tuned in and tap into something that I don't, and vice versa, so we can just create that community.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love that idea too, because go ahead, Mo.
For sure. And I'm telling everyone, I actually have a bunch of people I know that have joined to come and be a part of Sacred Sundays. I think the time just confused a few people, because I think a few people kept thinking it was earlier. But I did post it, and I think as it grows, people will continue to join. And like you said, it's just the beginning. So I'm just excited to see how this whole space is going to grow in general.
Right. Yeah. I what's it called? I was trying to get in some different time zones and everything, because people were saying I can't join because the times I'm in, like some of my the Meta Eye, he's like in India, so his time zone right now is 7:30 a.m. in on a Monday morning. So like I was just trying to like switch it up so people can like join and like because we're all from all over and stuff. So, but I think that I'm usually mainly gonna do 3, 6, 9, 11, like when like the the angel numbers and 7, stuff like that. So it usually will be on those times. I'm gonna try to stress it out more that we are like gonna switch it up like that, and then eventually we'll probably have a schedule just to get people like the community growing in different areas, and then eventually we'll have like a set kind of schedule so it makes more sense for people. But yeah, thank you for sharing that, Mo, for real, because it's good to hear back the feedback and everything too.
Yeah, and I think alternating the times would be good, so you can get a different feel, see different people at different times.
Right. I totally agree. All right. So
Well,
you want to say? Go ahead.
good evening, everyone. That information was so informative. I really appreciate that, Adina, and also the color of brotherhood, which really entail exactly what the color your your view means, right? So, as well as what Adina has spoken a few minutes ago, I gotta stop saying I don't know why that started. I never did it before, but I have to talk to myself sometimes, to remind myself what I'm doing so I can make the corrections. So people eat food as a pleasure and not really educating themselves what it is entail. But having the chakra colors, telling you exactly what the food help with, the kind of the color coordinated food, what it's helped with, how it opens up your third eye and stuff like that. That was very informative, because I never looked at it this way. I know that me being a vegan, that I'm eating right. I'm eating the right food, the greens, and eating the fruits and stuff like that. But I never correlate the food color with what it does to your blood based on the chakra colors. So that was very, I mean, I learned a lot from that alone.
And it's not only the chakras. Also, Adina also she will probably go into this more, but like it's also the days of the week correlate too. What days you should be eating certain color foods. So if you want to touch on that a little bit, Adina, you can. Or if you want to wait till later. But yeah, so it's just that too, and I agree. Like it gives you that kind of like initiative to know, like, okay, like just because you're vegan doesn't mean that you're healthy. That's why people don't get confused. And I'm vegan as well, and I also like I don't feel like the healthiest all the time, because like of the things, like even if I go out to eat, try to find something to eat outside, and then if you get any plant-based meats or anything like that, it's just a lot. Like, we can go all into that, but that's not necessarily alkaline or healthy, or you really don't know where certain things are coming from just because it is vegan. Like, and that's what, especially with people that's hopping into the vegan or vegetarian world, they are, like a lot of times they're like given the wrong information to hop into it. Like, yeah, it's good to like slowly start, slowly take a slow start and like change one thing at a time, whatever it is, and drop certain things at a time. But it's also good to know like what direction you should be going in, because you can like get used to eating certain vegan foods that's really not good for you, and then obviously like you are just you're basically just unhealthy vegan. So now it's just so it doesn't really make sense. So, but yeah, like anything you wanted to say something, Adina?
Oh yeah, no, because you were saying that is a very good point. That's one of the main focal points of the Chakra Diet guide, is that specific days are made for your chakra. And of course, it's today's Sunday, so we wanted, me and Indicos were talking about oh, Sacred Sundays would be the perfect day to introduce this to you all, because you can start today. Today is Root Chakra Day. That's the day of the sun. It's the day of where, okay, so think about it like this. The root chakra is where the energy begins. So remember, I showed you the picture, the rectum, all of our lower body functions. So think about the energy starting there and starting to shoot up your body. So today starts the day of the energy. So today, if you have still got a little time left, you can incorporate something that is red into your diet today, because the body loves the body systems that functions on that Sunday in the root chakra relation will function well when you consume foods that are red. And then you can also listen to some vibrational frequencies in alignment to that day as well. So you can look up root chakra frequencies. You can do some root chakra meditation, and that's all on your Sunday. And I'm telling you, I have a whole chakra diet guide based on each day and how to detox your body each day with the certain foods that are in alignment to each chakra according to the day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, because we're taught that Sunday is the day of rest, when Sunday is actually the day of energy. Sunday is the day you're supposed to get your body moving. It's the day that actually starts the week, but we're taught opposite, so that our body is out of synchronicity. So the Chakra Diet guide, the Chakra Diet systems that we're going to show you is actually going to put your body back into alignment, like I said, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So yes.
Yeah, that was it right there. That was it. Yep. So that's basically what we'll go into even more. It's like, I know it's a lot, but it's worth it. The ride is worth it to take. So this is gonna be like so amazing. Like as we grow along, and this space just becomes bigger and bigger, and we learn with each other. So if you also have anything you guys want to share, we can take this time right now and we can share some events, ideas, or projects, or however you're feeling today. Ask questions if you still have any more questions, and it's an open space, so share whatever you like. I know Garcia Galleries, also my mother, wanted to share some photos from some art pieces that she did, and I'm going to help her out with that and share it on my screen. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it last week. I know I had a problem with my microphone. So, yeah, I mean, just little stuff that I dabble into, and I'm, very proud of it, because I didn't have, formal training. I just picked up and just went with it and then did it. So, yeah, you could ship.
Sure, I'm gonna share my screen so you can just show them. See, I made a little like Google Doc or Google Slides, and I also put it in your channel too, so we can just start adding some photos in there, like things that you do and create in IRL. I said in IRL, in real life, IRL. You guys know what I mean. But my computer's gone so slow from these renderings and stuff. Like, I just was looking at all these laptops, gaming laptops, and 3D software laptops that could handle all of this, because my computer cannot take it anymore. Okay, so what do I go to? All right, there you go.
So you guys, what you're looking at right now is some art pieces that I've done, and if you look at it, because a lot of my work I'm going with one thing, and then you step back and you look and you start seeing different things, different image. For some reason, hearts and people, I always see the image. It doesn't matter what I'm looking at. I see the image in front of me, and then I'll try to go and mimic it by drawing it sometimes. But the first picture, if you look at it closely, you'll see an image of a male. but I love colors. So colors pops for me. So I like to draw with a lot of colors. And the second one, it was a tribute to my first grandchild. So we call this the Madison. And then the third one is called the community, because it's a bunch of areas, the blocks, where you see it's more like people. You could see shaded. It's right now it's hard to see it, but shades of people that's in it. Like over here, you see children on the bottom, middle, you see children in a circle. Right there, you see people there, and then you'll see something here. Someone is meditating. So it's called a community. So, yeah, cool. I mean, I love those abstract art that I've done.
I love these. These are like, I try to steal them from her all the time, and she doesn't let me. So we need to make these into NFTs.
I know you've been talking.
Maybe Hamo can help you learn how to change them, turn them into from physical to digital.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, that would be making a frame and stuff, so I could find a way to upload the photos into the frame. So I'm new at it, so it's taking me a little while. And electronic computer work is not my forte, but I'm making an effort to learn it so I could get better at it.
Actually, I have a trick that will blow your mind, that you won't have to use any of that stuff in order to turn your picture right there into a pattern. Like for my patterns, I get them all from my tie-dye t-shirt. And all I do, I have an actual professional camera, but I also do a lot of them just off my iPhone, because they be just as good nowadays. But even my older iPhone, when I first started, I just take a picture of it and then edit it. And then that's what you can use to mint it. So it's like you take a picture of a pattern that you see in your picture, and then you can download a few good editing apps. Usually something where you can maybe mirror it, so you can reflect it to really get a nice pattern from that. A nice editing so you can make the colors a little more vibrant. But just playing with different ways to edit your picture, and then you can just mint that picture that you think would be cool on a garment or a nice pattern.
Right. Right. Cool. Thank you for that. I'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll get you.
You have any particular edit app that you like, that you work with?
Yes. I use this one called Picasso. That is the one that I think has made it easiest for me to make my tie-dyes look digital. But it's because you have paintings already. I don't think you'll actually have to take that step. Even with my last patterns, I actually didn't make it look like a painting. I just did different editing tools to make the colors more vibrant. And honestly, that was just enough, getting a good picture. And also the mirroring, I use this app called PicArt, which is also really great for adding words and different kind of edits on there. But I got on PicArt, and I was able to reflect it a bunch of different ways and find cool different ways that it looked, with that pattern reflected within itself. And then just making, again, the colors pop different, ways with the contrast. I even went on Instagram, went through those filters. I tried, 5 different, photo edit apps, and try their edits and see what you can get.
All right.
But Picasso and PicArt.
Okay, I wrote that down. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I've been working on digital art, so some of those things I'm using for banners and also as pattern as well. So that's the goal, to get there.
Yep. It's going to be patterns of the metaverse, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, let's go to the next photo.
So this is one passion. I think it was 2019, 20. I started working with woodworks. So this is one table that I've done. It's a wine coffee table. So if you see in the bottom, they have wine bottles in the bottom and stuff. So, and then it has a hanging where you hang the glass. So and it's a lift table. So that's one thing that I did. But I think this one was done in 2021, I think. Yeah, so.
That's awesome. I really love this. This is one of
Yeah,
my
fun.
faves. And then this is
And-
the last one.
Yeah, that's the Murphy bed. That was my first love that I did. I did a wall of bookshelf, and then I put a Murphy bed in there. So I have which is my studio, so I could work when I don't need the Murphy bed, and I have guests, I'll bring it down. So
Yeah, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
how do you
that's
even do
what-
this? Like, I was so like amazed by this because that's a lot of work, and it's like so much talent within it, and that's a lot of measuring and cutting. I should have added the picture of you with the what's it called, the saw thing, whatever it's called. I don't know what these things are called, but that's
Yeah, I
just
should have-
amazing.
with,
Huh?
with the bed lift up, so you could see the shelf on the outside.
Oh yeah, maybe you could share it in your chat.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay, so that's all I got for today. For you, and then you can continue to share whenever you like. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Sharing that.
Huh?
Thank you for sharing that.
Of course. Anybody else would like to share anything? If not, then we can end it there for the night or day. I don't know what time, whatever time zone you're in. It's still probably kind of early for you guys, some of you. But yeah, we can end it there, guys, and I'll see you guys again next weekend. And maybe I'll go back to 3 next weekend. Is 3 okay for everybody?
Yeah, that worked for me.
Okay, cool.
I
So,
mean,
well,
Yeah.
because like the person I changed it for didn't even show up today. Mainly that they tell me that they wanted to come. So we'll go back to 3 next weekend, and also I'll give some updates about what we'll talk about and we'll go more into in the the roadmaps and Sacred Sunday and stuff. And this is also recorded, so if you guys want to share it with anybody, I'll post it in a little bit after it uploads to YouTube, and if not, it'll be up by the morning. So thank you guys again for sharing and joining.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you, Adina. You did such an amazing job. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, Adina, you did such an amazing job. Like, I need to take more lessons from you.
Oh man, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And Mo, I appreciate the information. I'm gonna look into that.
No problem, no problem. You guys can join our realm too. We have a bunch of people. I'm trying to get designers on board to help us take those patterns then to like actual 3D objects while we learn that too. And we just, show everybody how everyone can take their gift and go physical to digital. Like you said, you have a whole thing when you're making furniture, and we need that kind of stuff in the metaverse. So feel free, anybody, to join our realm. It's just a place where we all can come to share, just like this too. But I appreciate you guys tonight, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week.
Yes.
Definitely, I'm gonna look into your. I'm gonna look.
Yes, please join Mo's realm. Please do. I'll see you guys later, right?
All right, guys. Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.